Hello and welcome back to the Craft Mansion. My name's David, and in this video I shall be taking you through the process behind the set creation of this year's KSU Students Fest Toy Story. In the last two videos I gave you the general view of props, led by Emily and I. Now it's time to head over to the set co-awards jurisdiction, with Julia and Steph leading the design and artistic side, and Gianluca and Luke leading the mechanical and construction one. So let's rewind all the way to the first week. Sadly, we started with painting over last year's art in order to get a solid base coat, and let's just say Julia wasn't that happy covering her previous work. In some cases, we also had to cut that MDF. Then the lengthy but fun part was the adding on of depth and texture to this otherwise flat wood.
When your set is super realistic. Like CGI quality.
Bro, move.
CGI butterfly.
Move!
Have you ever seen one up close?
Yes. مش تصبح انتي. One of our Students Fest Easter eggs were these 4 giant book spines showing the titles of past productions, those being last year's Alice in Bormla, my first Students Fest, Mean Girls, and another 2 which were produced when even I wasn't at uni yet, the non-committed Little Mermaid and Though My Hairspray. They were then mounted onto a structure to be held in place. Of course, not all our set was made out of flat pieces. على الدم So, in the beginning of this week, it was decided that the set is going to change. We're in mid-production, by the way. So, like, in 2 weeks we enter the theater. In a week and a half we enter the theater. Then noise.
This is so how I met your mother.
No, this is more The Office.
The Office, that is.
Anyways.
Malla.
Background.
Sorry.
I was against the set changing because script offered that they change some things in the script so we could keep the toy store. But for some reason, Seth wanted to do more work, and Emily. So now we have to. Can the camera person not move the camera? Okay. So, anyways, now we have to do even more work, and then.
I am very confident we're going to manage it. I was just down for the changing once in the intermission, but now we're changing it back in one scene change, less than a minute. Yeah, we're going to see how it goes.
So then it was all hands on deck as we had to create another scene for the set with 2 weeks left to enter the theater.
Hello. Under the sea.
We also decided to use canvas in order to change the scene quicker.
Nene, di tinten malla u drab jinten ukoll. Ġulja, jma toċ tida, fejja.
Għanna bżon dik il-vasti.
Aw. Isna għedin djun. In English, please.
In English.
Julia.
What is it?
We can't drop stuff, Julia.
It's on the poster board, it's fine. I'm cleaning it up. Shut the up.
If it was me, you'd be shouting at me.
Of course. It's just because it's you. Of course. It's just because it's you. It's just because it's you. On this 26th of March 2004, who was a Miss Justice, please respect me. I am calling out by name David Greenwald for stepping on my campus when there was a clear sign. I am calling everyone to boycott him. David Greenwald.
Cancel David Greenwald.
Hashtag cancel David Greenwald because this is not okay and I will get justice. Mark my words. Kill the sheep! Kill the sheep!
He ruined our set. And finally, we see the process behind the famous tri-panels. Here you can see some playing of words in order to create jokes. This is our villainous contractor's sign showing the company name A.H. Cheney Construction, read simply as Cheney Construction. If you're Maltese, you already know what that sounds like. But if you're not, the name basically sounds similar to the Maltese translation of me. Same goes for the Toy Store name, being a spin on Toys R Us. However, what we wrote, Toys R Us, translates to toys for the head. The brain of our scriptwriter is truly something else. And then 1986 is simply the year when Pixar was founded. The frames for these panels were left over from last year's production. However, this year we really wanted to add doors, so of course the frames had to be modified.
Vediamo. Sama zubaja.
qalbi, emmek ġewwa ta' tħabba biex toħroġ barra. Then, in order to not damage the theatre flooring, we added carpet pieces to the bottom of the panels. So that's it, right? All the props were finished, all the set was finished, so now it's time to move into the theatre. Not really, because our work was essentially finalized on the first production day, my sheet being one of them. But for continuity's sake, this is what went on inside the theatre. All the individual parts built were carried off in order to be constructed in place. The set design, construction and painting took a lot of work. However, you'll see everything finished on stage in the next and final video from the series. I won't be finishing this video with a compilation as I had so much fun editing the one of paint spills and cups, only to spite Julia, who wouldn't talk to me for hours after I accidentally slipped onto the canvas, which, mind you, left no mark. If you liked that whole ordeal, don't forget to like this video and comment whether or not you think I deserved to be cancelled. If you say yes, then your opinion is invalid. What's valid, however, is your subscription and the switching on of the notification bell from down below. I will be putting the next video up here once it comes out so you can see it. Until next time, this is the Craft Mansion, I'm David, and this was the set construction of Toy Story.